What is up, lurkers? Sorry, I had that scheduled for 8:30 p.m. today. That was a mistake. I don't know how that happened. Oh, we had some late arrivals. Or a late arrival. So I sent out the wrong car on an international order and talked to the customer, and I'm like, you can keep that car. I'll send you the right one instead of returning it. Let's see here. View of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And he's like, well, I'll confirm when I receive it. I'm like, that's not going to work because the case will automatically close in your favor before it arrives. So I need you to close the case when I provide the tracking. Alright, somebody else wants to know if I sold an item. Messages. It's been not busy, and I think that there's a lot of people who've had, from what I can see, really slow sales this past week. It was chugging along real good. And then it just dropped off a cliff. Like, significantly dropped off a cliff. Hello, Douglas Edmonds. New name here. I do want to say hello to all the people who watch this on the replay or just watch on your Roku or TV, smart TV, whatever it may be, and don't participate in chat. I know there's a lot of people like you out there. Thank you very much for watching. I know that a lot of times this gets deep into it with the people in chat, so I still do very much appreciate all the people who are watching but not live in the chat. So thank you all who are out there. If you're not already subscribed, please take a moment to do so. Throw a like on some of the videos or a comment after the fact. It is very much appreciated. I do read all the comments, even though I might not reply to all of them. I can be pretty busy running a business sometimes. Sup Puddin's Postcards, thank you for all your purchases yesterday over on Whatnot. You got some great deals. You were definitely paying attention. Thank you. Sup, Connie? What's going on? So we got, it's been slow. There's really no two ways about it. I don't know what's going on, if it's issues with all the updates, which it seems like every morning I've been logging in, there's been a new update or a new change. And although I appreciate eBay attempting to improve the platform, it'd be more appreciated if they fixed the things that actually don't work instead of you know adding in a bunch of stuff that we don't ask for. Or, invested some money into good marketing that actually benefits and drives traffic. It isn't all about the damn vault or shoe authentication, which really only affects a very small percentage of their sellers. Just saying. For the number of items and the number of categories that I sell in, I shouldn't have days like the last few have been. So I think after the show today, rather than jumping up back into listing like I usually do, I'm going to do like a full store and then relist and see if that can give sales a little goose. And then we'll be back on Whatnot today at 3. I rescheduled the show because I had it at 4 and Popeye will be at 5. So wanted to give it a couple of hours, even though the 3 o'clock time slot it doesn't usually do as well for me as doing later, but I've been listing pretty heavy the last couple of days, and hopefully continue with that. It's been good. When things come back, I'll have a lot of new inventory available. Let's see here. This is Phillies shirt. I am grinding through the damn Hot Wheels, which is a grind. I don't know. We'll see where it shakes out. I have now listed the amount that I have paid for everything, and I still have a ways to go. But I also, luckily, there's been a few, slightly, and I mean slightly, more valuable Hot Wheels in the mix. Nothing spectacular. There's been a few $10 cars, some $6 and $7 cars, which You know, all of those help when you're at $2 a unit. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know that my time is going to be worth it at the end of it. But plus, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I can list that I'm very excited about listing. So I want to get through the Hot Wheels so that I can get on to the other stuff. What up, Don? Or wait, is it... Okay, maybe it was tomorrow I was talking about. Yeah, it was tomorrow, sorry. What happened regarding my username and whatnot? Well, they forced me to change it. They still have not directly addressed any of my questions. Nor the fact that the basis of their action is invalid. So it's frustrating. I've asked to appeal to a higher decision maker regarding this. No response. All right, we got some other stuff to ship. It's actually a pretty easy shipping day, all in all. Let's start out. Got a thing maker mold. You all know about this. This is for the thing maker vacuum mold, which was a later model. So not only did it have these little trays that you could bake in, but you could make these 3D models, and then you plug in it into this thing, and it like actually vacuum molds them. This one's 2-piece. It's for the army men, so you get little rubber army guys out of this one. Took an offer for $18.60 for this bad mamma jamma. Yeah, there are a lot of sellers with worse names. I renamed the store to Store Name Redacted for now. I'll probably change it to something a little more on brand, but for now it's Store Name Redacted. That is not, I asked. Nice, congrats. That is one of the questions I've asked them directly. Why is it I was approved to sell with that username and allowed to sell for 8 months, even after getting, you know, a 4.99 positive seller rating, and yeah. Close to 1,500 sales on whatnot in the past year. And they restricted the account, no warning, no advance notice, no like your account is going to be restricted. They just did it, which is fucked up. Sold a DVD of The Mask starring Jim Carrey. Sealed. Walmart re-release. Platinum Series. Sold for $5.36. Is it free ship? I don't think it's free ship. This came from the estate sale where I bought all the DVDs last year. Former Walmart employee. I think I paid $25 for a huge box of them. Most of them sealed. Kind of one of those no-brainer. Yeah, they paid for shipping. Sup, flippin' sports guy. And yeah, considering Jackass isn't even a swear word. And they said it was in violation of their policies, and to which I said, well, I've read your policy, and what about all the usernames who condone violence or criminal activity? Or the user you have whose username is literally just butts. Just butts. That's okay. That's a reference to a body part. Jackass is a reference to a donkey or mule. It is not an expletive. It is not obscene. It is not suggestive. Sold a belt buckle. This one is a Chrome S. Whenever I get a buckle like this, I always put in the title popular S names like Sam or Scott or Shithead. Hey, maybe or the support team at Whatnot bought it. Took an offer on that belt buckle for $24. I mean, it is butts with a Z, but that shouldn't matter. There's like sexy something mom, Like if you do a user search that with the word sex in it, there's a bunch of sellers with that. That's suggestive. I have not yet received a single straightforward or direct answer to any of my questions from them. All I've gotten from them are these like dance around vague bullshit answers that they basically have refused so far to actually address any single question. Sold a pair of Mickey Mouse ears. Jack Skellington Mickey Mouse ears. Took an offer on these for $12. I listed them in February of last year, so it took about a year to sell. But I listed a whole bunch of Mickey Mouse ears. These are actually the last ones. I paid $5 for a whole pile of them. And I did pretty well overall. Let's see, do I have, these will probably, this box here has been hanging around for too long. Kind of works perfect. Wow, I've had this box. This box came from Susan Backer, and I haven't bought from her in a long time. I don't see the date. Oh, the gentle sound of the jackhammer in the distance. Right? Yep. They have not nipped that in the nip. I saw somebody in a silver stacker auction doing that like 3 days ago. Tell you what, folks, you want to make some moolah, go to a pawn shop, buy yourself some silver coins, silver dollars, and I mean, Boner is still not there. Yeah, silver, you know, they're the guys who like basically hoard silver dollars and silver bullion and gold bullion. There's a lot of that on Whatnot, but yeah, go to a pawn shop, and if you can get anywhere close to spot price on your buy, just take it to Whatnot, and man, people pay such ridiculous amounts of money for it. I don't get it. like West Coast Gary on YouTube has that same racket going. Like, people are on Whatnot are getting like sometimes like double spot price on like nothing special silver ounces. It's crazy. Sold a couple of Burks. First one is Folio Society. English Journey by J.B. Priestley. Sold for $18.86. This has been in the store a little while. Folio Society stuff is great though if you can find it. Really? Okay, well. We'll do it that way. Actually, we'll do it that way. We'll make a... Come on, get in there. Mother. And one more sugar. Spot on Whatnot is going for, like, sometimes double spot. Like, I was watching somebody yesterday, and they were selling 1 ounce silver bars. Nothing special. Like, it wasn't like, you know, any sort of, like, specific mint or anything like that. It was just little 1 ounce bullion bars, and they were like firing them off 10-second auctions, $20 starts, but they were selling at like $45, $50. Like, it was insane. Like, I could not believe how fast they were going and how much money they were going. Opening $20, like first bid $30. Like, I can go down to like any pawn shop and buy that for like $3 less than that at least. Like, yeah, sorry, I had it scheduled at the wrong time. Right? Probably Post Malone. Yeah, you haven't bought gold below spot on Whatnot. I'll tell you that much. Sold another Burke. This came from the guy. This was from the horror house buy, but not. It wasn't like one of the nasty basement things. Sup, Steve? Inauguration book for Nixon Agnew, 1973, first edition. Sold for $10. I have barely listed anything out of that, and I need to. I'm trying to get through these Hot Wheels so I can get to them. That's my first bin after the Hot Wheels are done. Because what I have listed has sold quite well. Gonna be close. Not gonna happen. We'll do the super secret primetime treasure hunter Frankenpolly. Now the secret of the Frankenpolly is before you cut off the edges, you want to make sure that the sticky points are facing each other. Or I suppose you could also do away from each other. Either way, they can't be facing the same direction or it doesn't work. They've got to be facing each other so that when you flip it over, they're both on the same side. That's a secret not even Primetime Treasure Hunter will tell you. That's how secret it is. And you put one poly side and the other poly side. Yada yada yada, bada boom, bada bing. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Skadoosh, yadoink. Booyah. Wham bam. Spanky ma'am. Right? But on Whatnot, people are willing to pay stupid prices. eBay, I feel, is incredibly risky for buying silver because there's so much fake stuff out there. Okay, looks like I have one late arrival. Let me go grab it real quick. What are we doing? Couple kissing by the fountain. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like this one. The Microbe Factory romance comic. I like that one. That was like right at the time that microbes were first discovered and becoming mainstream. It's cute. That looks like the fountain at the University of Washington at the Columbia Exposition. Looks very. I'm pretty sure that was the model for it, because that would be the view over to Queen Anne Hill from that fountain, and that's correct. And the fountain also has that middle part and these like things that jut out like that. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, they have renovated it, so I don't know if that still holds up. Oh, it doesn't have that middle part anymore. How about Columbia Expo Fountain? That's closer to it. How about no, whatever. Rabbit hole. All right, be right back. All right, and with that, folks, we're done. Easy squeezy lemon cheesy. I'm off to end and relist my whole store, do some listings, things and such and things. So what time am I actually on Whatnot tonight? 5. Tomorrow I'm at 3. That's the one I rescheduled. And then Sunday at 3. And then we'll be back tomorrow for another shipping adventure, assuming something sells. Something usually does, although lately you never know. We'll see. Is the Super Bowl this weekend? I don't know. Alright, folks. Well, thank you all for tuning in. If you're new, please remember to subscribe. You can also buy yourself a hot bowl of nothing by becoming a channel member. Growing a channel like this is not lucrative. I don't make a lot of ad revenue. eBay doesn't push me out. So, thank you all very much for joining, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop. What name for Whatnot? I am store name redacted. That's the name right there. Alright, everybody, have a good one. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. Peace out. Bye.